Okay, so Rock just came back the other night on Raw and to start building up the big WWE title match with CM Punk. And I wanted to talk about this upcoming match because it seems like a lot of people, a lot of the wrestling fans on the internet are really excited for The Rock coming back. And quite honestly, I just don't get it. I really don't. And I want to start off by saying that when I was a kid, I started getting back into wrestling around 1999. I was a huge Rock fan. Rock was my number one guy, hands down. Loved the guy, loved him. And now, over a decade later, I think he's a total goofball. I think he doesn't really has no business being champion first and foremost. I don't know why people want this guy to be champion in 2013. It makes no sense to me. Especially this is what, so he can lose the belt to Cena at WrestleMania, and the New York fans probably aren't going to be really happy about that either. It doesn't make any sense to me. It seems so many fans on the internet though, they're like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to have The Rock back. It's so awesome," and blah blah blah. It's just nostalgia. Nostalgia isn't really going to help the company out at all. Eventually you got to get over that. Eventually you got to, build up new stars, and it's the same people who bitch about WWE not building in new stars are the ones that are salivating for the big Rock comeback. It makes no sense to me. Like, seriously, like, what is it that you people see in The Rock these days? Like, he comes out, he has all these goofy ass one-liners, and they're not funny. They're very lowbrow, in my opinion. He's Twitter plugs and this and that, and promoting these movies that he does, which I have no real interest in at all, but that's besides the point. I don't get it. I don't really get this Rock dick writing. There's been a lot of Rock dick writing, especially by the company, by the fans, and to me it's got to stop. I really want CM Punk to retain the title. I support CM Punk in this match. I'm probably the minority there. I'm sure there's a lot of people that want Rock to win, but whatever, to each his own. CM Punk, when I got back, I didn't watch wrestling for a while, but when I got back into it around '08, CM Punk was a champion. At first I was kind of like everybody else, buying into the WWE hype, like, who's this little guy? He's a skinny guy, wasn't really larger than life. But then the following year in '09, when he feuded with Jeff Hardy and he turned heel, I started to really notice him, and I was like, man, this guy's really good. This guy's really talented. He lose the title to Undertaker, and he kind of got buried for like a year and a half. That whole Stranded Society thing wasn't as good as it could have been. And then, once he did the shoot promo, then more people really started to recognize him. And he's had a really good run. Maybe his title run hasn't been as good as it could have been, especially since this heel turn that he had kind of didn't really seem organic. It kind of just felt forced. But still, I really hope he retains the title. I just see no business putting the title on Rock. And I just want to ask the people out there, what is it that you find The Rock so appealing? Like, why do you find The Rock so appealing these days? Because I really don't see it, His match with Cena at WrestleMania was good, but it wasn't great. It was way too long. He got gassed pretty early. Cena had to carry him. So what is it about The Rock that you want to see so badly, So I support CM Punk. Rocky sucks! Rocky sucks! Rocky sucks!